The world's oldest marathon runner has died in a tragic hit-and-run accident in India. Fauja Singh was 114, yet as a centenarian, he lived with more purpose and vitality than most people do in their prime. The Indian police say Singh was walking near his home village in Jalandhar, Punjab, when he was allegedly struck by an SUV. Locals took him to the hospital, where he sadly died of his injuries. Police also confirmed they've arrested and charged a 26-year-old who they said has a Canadian work permit and was also visiting his home village in India. They said he didn't even know it was Fauja Singh he'd hit until he saw it on the news. Fauja Singh didn't start off as a runner or an athlete. He was a farmer from Punjab who turned unimaginable grief into something extraordinary. And Toronto was a big part of that story. In 2011, at 100 years old, Fauja Singh, also known as the Turbaned Tornado, crossed the finish line at Toronto Waterfront Marathon, becoming the world's oldest marathon runner. It took him over 8 hours to do. By the time he finished, the winners were long gone. But you know who stayed? The crowd and the media, and they all cheered for him. He told the Star in an interview, "I will not want to quit, and certainly not in the middle of a race." His first ever race also began in Toronto in 2003. It was also his best. He chose to race here in Toronto because he said it felt more welcoming to his Sikh identity. While he was here, he spoke at gurdwaras, met young people, and generously shared his simple secrets, ginger curry and determination. Singh didn't even start running until he was 89 years old. He had just lost his wife and then his son in a series of consequent tragedies devastating him. Running gave him a reason to live when he thought he had none. In his own words, "Running showed me kindness and brought me back to life." Since his death, tributes have poured in from around the world. On X, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi called him an exceptional athlete with incredible determination. Fauja Singh's last race was in 2013. He was 101 years old. He said he hoped people would not forget him. And we won't. Not just for how far he ran, but for proving no matter what age you are, it's never too late to begin again. I'm Sabah Tazaz. There's more on this story at thestar.com. And I want to know, how did Fauja Singh's life inspire you? Let's talk in the comments.